What is up, guys? If you're new to this channel, make sure you check the link down below. It shows you an interactive map on all the places that I've made videos on so far. All you have to do is click on the link to the map, and then you can click on a pin which will take you to a link of said place. For this video, I took US Highway 2 from Manistique to St. Ignace, Michigan. This highway is a part of the larger Lake Michigan Circle Tour, which goes around the entire lake and is 1,100 miles long. Well, I'll tell you what, if this video can get 1,100 likes, then I'll make a video on the 1,100 mile route that is the Lake Michigan Circle Tour. So like it up, people. After losing control of my boat and crashing it into shore, I ran to my car before anyone saw me. Maybe I should just stick to driving cars for now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, as doing all of those things helps these videos destroy the evil monster that is the YouTube algorithm. Also, make sure to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. If you enjoyed this video, then you might enjoy checking out some of the featured playlists on this channel. Videos on other places like what you see here can be found in my Michigan playlist, my Upper Peninsula playlist, my Great Lakes playlist, or in my Scenic Drives playlist. Last but not least, if you can't get enough of me on here, you can always go follow me on my other social media accounts, and those links are below. It was a nice day for this time of the year in the Upper Peninsula. It was in the mid-50s and partly cloudy for the most part. I did briefly come across a light rain shower right before reaching the unincorporated community of Naubinway, and if you've ever seen my other videos in the UP, you've heard me talk about how isolated and rural the place is. For this entire 85-mile or so drive, the largest town that I go through is the one that I started the video in, which is Manistique, and it's home to only 2,900 people. US-2 is a major route for the Upper Peninsula too, so it's not like I'm driving on some kind of county road or anything. If you ever plan on coming up here, my advice to you would be just to make sure that you have gas in your tank every time that you leave one of these smaller cities, and you should be good to go. I remember when I was up here that I almost left Manistique before filling up on gas. You know, everyone wants to make the joke about not wanting to have their car break down in the hood, but at least there you'd be in walking distance to a gas station, albeit very sketchy. Up here, you're screwed. In spots there are no gas stations, good ones or sketchy ones, for dozens of miles and no cell phone service, so if that's you, good luck. At least Manistique has everything you'd need if you're planning on visiting the UP. You have several affordable hotels along this strip. In fact, I happened to stay at one here in Manistique when visiting the UP last year. You also have a few sizable gas stations to load up on your Mountain Dews and Scratch and Sniffs if you're a part of the flannel shirt wearing brigade. They might be out of Monster or Red Bull though, depending on the day, so just be wary of that. Or if you want to be a true hilljack, you can just bring a pot from home, start a fire, and scoop up some water from Lake Michigan and bring it to a boil and then put it in your Yeti cup. That's the good life. Good thing the weather isn't warm year-round up here in the UP, or all of the fresh water would be attracting hobos from everywhere, and soon it would look like Southern California. Hobos are like bugs. The deep freeze during the winter keeps them away. Well, I'll talk to you throughout this video whenever there are things to say. The really scenic parts of this video with the miniature sand dunes and the views of Lake Michigan are mostly between Naubinway and St. Ignace, and you can find those spots in the video by checking out the timestamps down below. You're welcome. And just like that, there's something to talk about. Here's this abandoned gas station. It says the UP Welcome Center, even though we are far from any kind of welcome point into the UP, as the welcoming point across the Mackinac Bridge is about 80 miles east, and the welcoming point into the UP from Wisconsin is quite a bit west. I'm not really sure exactly how far, but it's got to be at least 80 miles, probably more. But the UP is full of buildings like this, whether it's old gas stations or other kinds of old shops, old barns, scattered throughout the sticks. And if you're a photographer, this is a great spot to find some places to take some really great pictures of. You also have quite a few casinos scattered throughout the Upper Peninsula too to help with the economy because, to be honest, the economy up here isn't all that great and it depends largely on tourism. Casinos help with that. Schoolcraft County is named after Schoolcraft Road in Detroit. Okay, just kidding. It's actually named after Henry Schoolcraft, who explored the Upper Peninsula with Lewis Cass, who was the governor of the Michigan Territory before it became a state. Schoolcraft and Cass are both common names for cities, city streets, counties, townships, lakes, anything that you can name anything off of in Michigan. Schoolcraft County is the fourth largest county by land area in all of Michigan, but it's the fourth least populated county as it has only 8,000 residents. The county has been losing residents slowly but surely since its 1940 peak of 9,500. That all comes back to having very few jobs. There's not much of an opportunity for lumberjacks and iron miners today like there used to be. Gulliver. That's where we are, eh? There's not much information out there on Gulliver. Apparently it's the closest community to the only operational lighthouse on the northern shore of Lake Michigan, which is the Sichua Point Lighthouse. It claims to be pretty haunted too, which is fitting as I'm uploading this 3 days after Halloween. But yeah, as you can tell, not much else here. Gulliver is an unincorporated community, but apparently this is the post office for the 49840 zip code.
other. Gas can't fill to the brim. You got 1 foot in front of the other. Hair blowing back in the wind. You say you don't recognize me, but you don't know where I've been. I got 1 foot in front of the other. Gas can't fill to the brim. Just take your time. Lost soul in it. Just take your time. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got 1 foot in front of the other. Gas can't fill to the brown. You got 1 foot in front of the other. Hair blowing back in the wind. You say you don't recognize me, but you don't know where I've been. 1 foot in front of the other. Gas can't fill to the brown. Just take your time. Lost soul in it. Just take your time. You got 1 leg across the other. Hair blowing back in the wind. You got 1 leg across the other. Whiskey and a bottle of gin. You say I can't recognize you, 'cause I don't know where you've been. 1 foot in front of the other. Whiskey and a bottle of gin. Just
turns to rust, the fire that burns to dust. We love until it hurts too much. We let our love run free. Build your fences high and hope we let it fly. We learn until the day we die. So let your love run free. So let your love run free. Let your love run free. I'll fall on you, you fall on me. Let your love run free. Come on, let's raise the sun and make this place a home. The world will say they just begun. So let your love run free. Let your love run free. Let your love run free. I'll fall on you, you fall on me. So
And here it starts to get a little misty. Up ahead, it picks up even more.
into the ground, in pain it makes it sound. I once was lost, the one you found. So let your love run free. So let your love run free. 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 I'll fall on you, you fall on me. So let your love run free. Let your love run free.
And it's around here that the rain really kicks in. And this is the unincorporated community of Naubinway. It's geographically the northernmost community that's on the shores of Lake Michigan. Just like the other places that we've seen in this video that are outside of Manistique, there's really nothing here. The community has historically been reliant on lumber, fishing, and tourism. It's actually considered to be the largest fishing port in the Upper Peninsula, and with that said, the community is home to only 600 people. The closest city of over 10,000 people is Sault Ste. Marie, which is 80 miles northeast, or an hour and 15-minute drive. The closest city of the same size or larger to the west is Marquette, which is about 90 miles northwest and it's an hour-and-a-half drive. Escanaba is 98 miles west and it's also about an hour-and-a-half drive. Of course, you don't need to drive all the way to Sault Ste. Marie, Marquette, or Escanaba if you live here. You can drive to the smaller communities of Manistique or St. Ignace. Those communities are too small to support a Walmart, but they're big enough to have more than Naubinway. I mean, it doesn't take much to have more than Naubinway.
Manistique is 45 miles west, and St. Ignace is 40 miles east. So this is Main Street in Naubinway. Not much of a main street. I was thinking it was going to be, but obviously it wasn't. US-2 is the main street in Naubinway. Sometimes the main highway that goes through town is actually a bypass route, and it's a route that used to follow the actual main street of the town, but not in the case of Naubinway. I think US-2 was always the main street, and not sure why this is called Main Street, or if it ever was the town's main street. Well, if you live in Naubinway, you might not have much to do other than go walk to the gas station, which has a convenience store inside, and go buy some candy bars or something, but at least you have plenty of spots along this lake to look at and enjoy. The drive along US-2 from Naubinway to St. Ignace is nothing short of spectacular.
Started the car, landing on Mars, bought a guitar, gonna go far, that's my life, that's our life. Plugged in my heart, showing the scars, naming the star, living in bars, that's my life, that's our life. And we're never gonna give it up, and we're never gonna turn it down. Yeah,
This is the unincorporated community of Epoufette. Love that name. And I love all the fancy signage for this place, but there's nothing here. There's no cross streets, no community whatsoever. There's a roadside scenic outlook though that overlooks Epoufette Bay, so that's dandy. There's a road up ahead that you can turn right on that goes down the small bluff that US Highway 2 is on, and it gets closer to the water. Down there's some more houses and stuff, but that's about it.
I've been jumping over fences, I'm running out of chances. I need a cure, I need a place to creep my mind. I need a West Coast sunset paradise. I need a cure.
This is Brevoort, once a thriving lumber community. Not ever really thriving actually, as only 100 people lived here in the early 1900s. It was founded in the 1880s, and in 1890 a post office was established here. In 1964, the post office was discontinued. Anyway, we'll be out of Brevoort within a blink of an eye, and we're only about 15 miles west of the Mackinac Bridge.
to stay here, safe in my familiar. Sometimes it's hard to go. I feel a little nervous, put on a bit of courage. It's time to spread my wings and go into the wild, into the wild I go. It's a beautiful venture, baby, no world I've known. I wanna break free, I wanna dive deep into where I've never been. I wanna fly high, yeah. The weight is off my shoulders, I'm daring and I'm bold. The way ahead is open. Why it's only the beginning. I'm feeling like I'm home free. I spread my wings and go into the wild, into the wild I go. It's a beautiful venture, baby, no world I've known. I wanna break free, I wanna dive deep into where I've never been. I wanna fly high, yeah.
I end the video up ahead at Bridgeview Park, which overlooks the Mackinac Bridge, and it is a great view. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, as doing all of those things helps these videos destroy the evil monster that is the YouTube algorithm. Also make sure to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. If you enjoyed this video, then you might enjoy checking out some of the featured playlists on this channel. Videos on other places like what you saw here can be found in my Michigan playlist, my Upper Peninsula playlist, my Great Lakes playlist, or in my Scenic Drives playlist. Last but not least, if you can't get enough of me on here, you can always go follow me on my other social media accounts, and those links are below. We'll see you next time. Peace!